Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I'm going to talk about 10 advice that I wish somebody told me in my teenage years. I did get a lot of advice from my cousins, my own sister and everybody else. But I feel like my elder sister especially is from the millennial generation and she cannot really relate to the Gen Z generation. So I feel like there are some things that I need to address over here that might be important, especially if you're a girl. So first thing is obviously to love yourself. Your happiness should never be in somebody else's hands. It should be in your hands. There should be no way that somebody else can dictate your emotions and make you feel happy or sad. What people say could hurt you or something, but your whole day should not be ruined because of what somebody said in a second or two. So make sure that you give yourself all the love that you need, that you never need to search anywhere else, or you never need to put love in your whole existence in somebody else's hands. Obviously we need love from our family, from our friends, but the first priority should always be you. Second thing is, this is really important, and that is to prioritize education. You should really get a lot of your happiness from your grades or whatever else that you're interested in, the career that you're going to choose. So if you're going to choose a sports career, you should be really amazing at it, and you should just focus on that for now, especially when you're 13, 14, 15, that age, and then you are like finishing high school and ready to go into college. Main thing that you should remember is that you should focus your career should have a very strong base, because once you finish the 25-year mark, or 25 years old mark, or 30 years old mark, you can upskill yourself or anything, but you will not have the energy of the youth, or the lack of responsibilities, or the carefree nature that you have right now. So if you focus on your career, it can help a lot, and it'll save you from a lot of regret. So make sure that you prioritize your career first more than anything else. The third thing is to learn to say no at a very young age. Teenage is an age where we experiment with a lot of things. We have a lot of peer pressure in different things, and or it may be just something random that you don't like to do, that you're being forced into. You have to say no. I'm not telling you to like completely reject whatever your parents say, but if it's something that is not going to help you in any way, then you have to learn to say no, whether it's parents dreams being pushed on you, or if it's something like your friend telling you to smoke, or your peer pressure of posting stuff on social media. You have to learn your boundaries and be strong with it. No, don't let anybody push it, because people will keep trying to push the limits of your boundary, and so that you tolerate more and more, and finally you just lose all your self-respect. So yeah, make sure that you never falter in that sense. You have to be strong and learn to say no to things. Never ever live your life as a people pleaser, because even if you live your life as a people pleaser, there will be not even one person that you completely please, and at the end of your life you'll just feel like you lived your life for nobody, not even yourself, not even the people that you were trying to please. So don't try so hard. Keep opinions, take all the opinions respectfully that people tell you. For example, if some relatives want to tell you something, obviously take it into consideration, but don't let it define your life or what you want to do. Another thing is that as you grow older, you might lose friends, especially if you hold on to your boundaries and say no, and don't partake in things that you like, or you don't like to keep friendship with a particular set of people. You will lose friends, and you have to know that it's completely okay, because you have to attract the kind of friends that you see yourself being in the future. If you want to be a successful person, surround yourself with people whose ambitions are to be successful and not to waste their life away. So that is really important. Make sure that I'm not saying that you should not have fun in life, but there should be clear ambitions and goal, a target in life. Don't be with people who just want to waste away their parents' money, and just do whatever. No, that's not how it should be. You should have a clear path in mind, and you should surround yourself with people like that. You should surround yourself with like-minded people. I'm telling you, you will find those people if you are really careful about the quality of your friends rather than the quantity. There's no point having 1,000 friends whom you can't even depend on if you fall sick. If you don't feel comfortable calling them at night when you feel sick, then they are not your real friends. So make sure that you don't have any fake friends. So when you're in your teenage, you usually get some pocket money, at least you will get, and when you finish your teenage and go into college, you will get a little amount of pocket money, even if you didn't get in high school. Learn to manage that well. There should be a particular segregation for the money that you want to use, the money that you want to save, the money that you want to use on your cravings, the money that you want to use on essentials, the money that you want to use on some products that you really wanted. For example, for girls, it's some skincare or beauty products or anything that you have to be sure that you keep track of all this money, and you should be really really concise with the amount that you're spending, or you're splurging on. And don't splurge too much on cravings or like temporary pleasures. Make sure that you save your money and use it for important things. It is important to have some fun once in a while, but it should be once in a while, then only it will seem like a fun. If you go for a movie every single day, then you lose the charm of watching a movie. Only once in a while, if you go, you'll feel like it is a special experience, and that's how it should be treated for every single thing, especially food should be a beautiful experience, especially if you're dining out. It should not be something that is your lifestyle. Junk food should not be your lifestyle. And this brings to my another point, that make sure you eat healthy, because health is everything. You can have 1000 problems, but if you lose your health, then you have only one problem. So make sure that your health is your biggest concern, because those of us who has lost their health for a time being knows how much of an obstacle it is to, like, to basic stuff that we do every day, to your daily activities and everything. So make sure that your health is on point, and especially your gut health is the most important thing. According to me, your gut health is the most important thing. I'm not sure, like, I did lose my gut health for a while. I At that time, I had a lot of issues, and it showed up on different parts of my body, like through stress and anxiety, and obviously, yeah, a lot of things, pimples, etc. So what I'm trying to say is, once my eating habits improved, I could see a significant change in my entire body and how I carried myself. So it's really important that you eat well. You should eat all the veggies and fruits. Find a method where you enjoy eating them. I used to eat a lot of vegetables in my childhood, and we used to make salads and eat, and that is how we enjoyed it. We never ate it raw. I personally did not like the vegetables I were put in curry, so I found a way to eat them through salads, and I loved them. So that's why I never had a problem eating them. So make sure you find a way where you feel that eating the vegetables is uh is a fun thing. And here I come to the last point, that is, decenter men from your life. This I'm saying especially to teenage girls, because I know, I was in a girls only school till 12th, but I know how much the topic of boys and men can be a huge topic of gossip among girls. So what I want to say is, yeah, have your Prince Charming, have your knight in shining armor, but there is a lot of time for that. Don't let it be now. You have your entire 20s, your 30s, or even your 40s and 50s. There are people who find love in 40s and 50s, but you don't have to be that old. But I'm saying, you have your entire 20s and 30s to explore in the field of romance and love. Don't do it right now. Your career is your priority, and you need to remember this again and again whenever distractions keep coming. And one of the biggest distractions is love and heartbreak. And once you come into heartbreak, you feel like you don't want to do anything else, and you just want to, wallow in the misery of your failed relationship. So that's not a good idea. So make sure that you don't fall into love or relationships or even boy talk or anything of that sort. Make sure that you just keep away from all that sort of stuff until you are in a stable place where nobody can bring you down. So yeah, these are the main things that I really wanted to talk about, and that's it for today. Bye bye.